Hello grade 9, welcome back again, and I'm just going to quickly run through how to create this assignment. So you're going to complete a Treaty 6 Encyclopedia exploration individually. This is a comprehend and respond assignment, so you are reading to understand. You are reading like a writer as usual, and here is the link to the page. Okay, so you can click on that and it will open it up in a new tab for you. It is a different encyclopedia than the Britannica one. This is a Canadian encyclopedia, so different organization. Think about bias and think about who is presenting this message as you read it. Okay, again, grade 9, let's go over to the requirements. You will open that encyclopedia page up, and this is what you're going to be looking for. You're going to find examples of writing to inform and explain to deepen your understanding. You will make note of information you find interesting, and you will ask questions when you are unsure of an explanation. Okay, and then number 2, so you're actually reading it to find examples of inform and explain like we did in the last encyclopedia example there. And then number 2, you're going to explore a real-world application for this type of writing. You will be an active reader, reading to learn. Okay, and then there's a second part to this assignment. You are going to choose one underlined word, one of the linked words in the article. You're going to click it, you're going to explore it, learn about it, and then you're going to teach someone about that on the next assignment page here. Okay, so there are 2 parts to this, grade 9. Don't forget, part number 1 here, you are going to address these number 1 and number 2 on the process. So on this page on Canvas, you're going to view the web page, access and read the above web page consisting of the encyclopedia entry for Treaty 6, read to learn, annotating if you'd like so you can print it off or make notes in your writing notebook as you go. And then number 2, summarize your learning. So in this text box entry on this page, you're going to summarize what you've learned about Treaty 6 in a well-formed paragraph of your own words. Think, what did you learn? How can you explain that learning? And how can you use a piece of evidence from the piece of writing to support your statement or to provide examples? Okay, so when you are done visiting the web page on Treaty 6, reading it and learning about Treaty 6, you're going to summarize what you learned on this page. Then, there's a second part. You're going to return to the encyclopedia page for Treaty 6. Choose an underlined hyperlinked word, click it, and learn more about it. Alright, so once you have summarized what you learned about Treaty 6 on this page, you're going to go back in to the encyclopedia and find one of the underlined terms. Okay, Cree, for example. You may decide that you want to learn about Cree. So here, right off the bat, we have a different word for Cree, okay, and then Nehiawak, it says here, it shows you how to explain it, okay. The Cree or Nehiawak in the Cree language are the most populous and widely distributed Indigenous peoples in Canada. So after you have summarized what you've learned about Treaty 6 on this page, you're going to go back in, click a link, can be any of them, doesn't have to be Cree, could be the Hudson's Bay Company, could be Rupert's Land. Don't choose Saskatchewan because we already read all about our wonderful province, but do go in. You're going to explore a second word, and that is part 2 of this assignment. So on the very next page, 5.6, after you've summarized what you learned about Treaty 6 on 5.5, you're going to come back in, you're going to do your deeper explanation and learn about one of the hyperlinked words, and then you're going to reflect on learning in a Flipgrid post. Okay, so here is what you have to talk about. Once you've learned a new word, so for example, Cree, you are going to create a Flipgrid post on the second assignment page where you summarize your new word, teaching your listener all about it. You reflect on the new word. What did you like or dislike about it? Why did you choose it? And what did you learn? And finally, your teacher is going to assign you a partner, or the first person who comments on yours is going to be your partner. You are then going to comment back and forth on each other's videos, asking some questions and making connections. So this is a 2-part assignment. You can see the rubrics for both parts on page 5.6 and 5.5. But enjoy and take care, grade 9.